Hello everyone, we are Team 11. We would now be proposing a model named CourseBuddy that helps freshman students with enrollment for the courses. The agenda of our presentation is gonna kick off with our motivation behind coming up with this idea, the flow of our business idea, the functionalities offered by our proposed CourseBuddy system. Then we provide a sample illustration to elaborate how this system will work in real time. And then we get into the nitty gritty of the business processes followed. Finally, we will be discussing about the future scope of our project and its feasibility. So, the primary idea behind us coming up with this project model was a very crude issue faced by the student community, and that's nothing but the enrollment for the courses. As the new incoming students arrived at the universities, the students do not have the required guidance and the appropriate know how need to select the courses. Course selection is an integral part from the perspective of a student in order to be assured of the semester running smoothly. Thus, we came up with this idea for a platform that assists the students with getting their desired course spreads, course reviews, and ratings. Now, we move on to giving a more elaborated low-level UML interpretation of our system. As it can be seen from the diagram, our system identifies two primary actors in student and alumni. The student interacts with the CourseBuddy system and requests the course spread. The CourseBuddy then returns the course spread once it computes it after receiving the course data from the JSON website, which is another actor in our system. On top of it all, another integral functionality offered to students is to get the course reviews and professor ratings. The reviews and ratings are inputted by the alumni, which would be having a separate access into our CourseBuddy system.
Are you still confused about how the system works? Okay, let's give you a real-time scenario. Now consider a case in which a freshman student enrolled in Fall 16 is planning to finish off his MS in ITM course in 18 months and want to pursue a BI specialization with an interest in SAS certification. Now he will be requesting a course spread. As you can see, CourseBuddy takes into account all the user-specific and the UTD system-specific constraints and accordingly generates all the possible combinations as shown here for the course spread. The next functionality bridges the student community with the university's alumni through the CourseBuddy system. As it can be interpreted from the slide, the alumni, after getting access into the CourseBuddy system, has the ability to review a course and simultaneously rate the related professor. CourseBuddy system then updates its database with the same, and the student then will be able to benefit from the same by getting the reviews and ratings pertaining to that particular course.
Okay, from a business perspective, this is the high level interpretation of our system documenting all the related functionalities and steps carried out at one place. The primary use cases, as it can be inferred from our system, happen to be display the course spread and display the ratings and the reviews. In order to get to these use cases, the student, the alumni, and the ITM web services, which are three separate actors, perform various activities such as updating their academic bio, writing review for a course, and getting the course information respectively. Thus, the context diagram explodes into a high level use case diagram which gives us a better understanding of our system. Are you further interested in knowing the business process? If yes, then let's elaborate the process and break it down into different modules. Let's start with discussing CourseBuddy's perspective of a student and how the process flows. Here, you can clearly see three different pools, which are student, CourseBuddy, and JSON site. Firstly, CourseBuddy requests the students to log in or sign up. Once the student logs in, he will be able to update his academic bio along with his major and term. Then, the CourseBuddy requests the student to update their intended fields, their specialization, their choice of certification along with their intended course length. Finally, The student gets the course spread which was requested by him. Now, we move on to discuss the course buddy's perspective of an alumni. In this process, the alumni, after logging in into the course buddy system, has the ability to review a course and also submit the ratings. The course buddy then saves all the received information at the back end and finally displays a thank you message on the screen of the alumni. This information is then finally used by the student to get the course reviews.
Still being a business idea with implementation yet to happen, we know that the scope of this project is tied to its reception. However, we can definitely see that being a student-friendly model, this idea, should it be implemented, will have a well-defined target audience. In the near future, we can expand the scope of this model beyond just a few schools in order to cover the maximum schools as possible. Another future scope would be the development of an integrated system at any university, where the CourseBuddy model works with the career management centers and gives them a separate handle. This handle would automatically tie up the relevant internships with the relevant coursework needed in order to develop a chance to land that particular internship.
Since the functionalities and the benefits offered by the CourseBuddy system outweigh its complications and risks, we, as the developers of this idea, strongly believe that such a model would make a student's enrollment process much more easier. Thank you.